Hey guys, and welcome to my next reaction to Classic Who. So this is my reaction to the last two parts of The Invasion. I'm really excited to see the last two parts. I'm really excited to kind of actually really dive into, I think, one of the longer stories that I've seen so far. And again, like I said in the end of the last video, there's a storm going on right now. You might be hearing some thunder, you might be hearing some rain. I really don't know what's going on. And you also might hear my dog panting a little bit because he gets a little nervous with storms. He normally does not sit with me when I record. He's normally upstairs snoozing away, but he's down here because he's just a little bit nervous, so you might hear him panting a little bit, and the camera might pick that up, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, let's get into the last two parts.
Are you all right, Doctor?
But seriously, where did she get the sparkly suit?
Oh my.
Did she go back to the TARDIS?
The invasion has begun. Yes, Jamie, I rather gathered that.
What is going on?
Everyone else.
I don't oppose you. We're allies.
Oh, yes.
But you do not understand the world and its organization. You will not get what you want unless I, too, achieve my object. Is this agreed? And go and collect him.
But, sir, the unit people.
You won't meet with any resistance. They're all under cyber control.
Why does he always stand so
Right, Mr.
close?
I want work started on the production of the machines immediately.
Just curious.
Come on, move everybody, quickly! Out of the back door, hurry it up. Come on, Jamie, right, that's all right. Right, I got it, right.
Yes, Jimmy, where are you?
In bother, sir. We need help.
Did he get shot?
Yes. How could they escape the cyber control?
It's that doctor. Something to do with him. You should have got rid of him when you had the chance.
Shut up, Becker. I have the Cybermen exactly where I want them.
Yeah, but for how long?
Do you?
Just obey my orders! I'll get in touch with the compound and have the radio beam projected.
Now, how's Jamie's leg?
Oh, it's just a slight flesh wound. But he's furious because the army doctor won't let him walk on it.
So you would be. How's the professor?
Oh, he'll be
Okay,
all right.
good.
Sit down with him.
I think it's about time I had a serious talk with our Mr. Vaughan.
Ooh.
What? Go back. But he'd kill you as soon as look at you.
No, this is madness. I can't afford to let you take that risk.
Oh.
Brigadier, you're going to attack the Cybermen with missiles. They're going to retaliate. We want to know how and with what.
Huh. The music in this story has been stellar. Stellar. What? It's like so adorable right now. Oh my goodness. Doctor.
The helicopter isn't going to be much use to the doctor if he does meet any Cybermen down in those sewers.
There won't be one city in the entire world that we don't control. Think of it, Packer, the
Wow.
entire world.
Oh God.
Packer.
This is gonna go so badly for them, I think.
There you are. Can you hear me, Mr. Vaughan?
Ooh.
Yes.
I'll come up. I know the way.
Oh.
He must be out of his mind.
I'm just about to enter the lion's den. I will leave the radio on as from now.
Right. Good luck. If he yells for help while I'm away, send in everything we've got to get him out.
Right.
Oh. I love like his
Oh, Doctor. What
trust
an
in the
unexpected
doctor and
pleasure.
loyalty to the doctor.
What they want and what they're going to get are two entirely different things.
Oh, you're a fool. When they get here, they'll take over.
Oh my God.
What about the others out there in space?
This guy's
Are they
crazy.
conditioned to obey your commands?
They'll be under my command, exactly like the others.
But you can't be sure of that, can you?
He's not great with the planning. Not only do you need a ton of machines, but like people to use the machines on the Cybermen, like
we attacked?
Now, just try and clear your head. There's a great deal to be done.
I'm trying to stop you from destroying the human race!
Your unit, Fred. What are they planning?
I don't know what you're talking about. It looks like it's him. And more, Nelson, look. They're on a ballistic trajectory. Well, we can't get them all. Let's take as many as we can. Lift off the activation check.
I guess.
Coordinate program running, sir.
I think we stand a good chance of getting at least 90% of them.
We haven't got enough missiles.
Oh, please, Major. Now, if you set your missiles carefully, you can set up a chain reaction of explosions. Give me 30 seconds.
Give her what she asks, Major.
Yeah!
30 seconds.
But, sir, this is ridiculous.
Just 30 seconds.
I love that.
You better be right.
I am.
She's always so
T-minus 45
confident.
seconds from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Oh shit. I bet it does the trick. I can't wait to see how they do this. Okay. They're coming a long way with their effects. I see you, Doctor Who.
The failure of this mission is due to you.
Oh.
We will now take over the invasion.
No! Wait! Shit.
Give me time! Allow me to make it
Oh god. Oh god. Oh. Oh, is he dead? Oh, is he? Nope. Is he dying?
We no longer need you. We must destroy life on Earth completely.
Okay, let's not get crazy.
Is this what you wanted? To be the ruler of a dead world?
Wow. Well, you know, I didn't really think it was going to go great for him, given his attitude and everything.
They're going to drop some sort of bomb.
Bomb? What, you mean the Cybermen are?
Yes, sir. Something called a cyber megatron bomb. They're going to wipe us all out, sir.
You can't make bargains with them! I won't let them take over, I won't!
Well,
You think you're indestructible? Well, I can destroy
Wow.
all of you! On! Spitting off your glass all sky high! I destroy them all!
oh my god. Oh. Okay. Did that do anything?
It's dead. I killed it. I destroyed it. That won't stop them. You've got to turn the radio beam off.
The radio.
Yes.
That's how they'll deliver their bomb.
The radio beam. Yes, it's back up.
Yeah, the radio.
Back up.
Oh my god.
Oh, they've taken over.
God.
We can't fight them. They're too powerful. Too many of them.
Oh my God,
Let me
Ness.
turn it off.
At the compound, but they'll be there.
Right.
Help you? Why should I?
But to save us, to save yourself. Think of the millions of people on Earth who are about to die.
Appealing to my better nature. If I help you, it'll be because I hate them. The Cybermen, my allies.
Well, okay, whatever works.
But all I want is power for its own sake. They destroy my baby.
Doctor?
Yes, bring it
Hard to
down.
feel bad
Have
for
a chopper
him.
in the area. Can you get up to the roof?
We probably haven't got all that much time, but there's no reason why we shouldn't chuck everything we've got them. Out.
Ready to take off, sir.
Well, okay. Oh, wow.
No, I'm sorry, Brigadier. We must go in right away, otherwise we'll be too late.
That's madness. You don't stand a chance against the Cybermen without us.
We have the Professor's machine. It's proved to be very effective so far.
Well, don't take any chances.
feel
We'll
like-
get there as soon as we can.
It's gonna be
Where's we head
tough.
for?
Can we come with you?
Well, I don't
It'll
really.
be the last chance I'll get to photograph the Cybermen, please.
Well, as long as you keep out of the way. At least I'll be able to keep an eye on you this time.
The Cybermen don't know we're here yet. Let's keep that element of surprise.
This guy is not a reliable partner doctor right now. I don't trust him at all. He's just gonna start like trying to kill Cybermen whenever he gets a chance. Here they all come. Oh, goodness me. Oh, no. Yeah, those bullets aren't really going to do much. Oh, no. Hopefully all of the Brigadier's men don't die this time. See, at some point, it's not gonna work out. Just having one of those things. Oh boy! Wow.
You all right, Doctor? What? Oh, can I...
For the moment, the crisis is over. And we can mobilize our forces to fight the Cybermen.
There can only be one thing.
Invading our Earth.
The spaceship.
Can the Russians turn their missile?
Yes, sir.
How long before it strikes?
They estimate 12.5 minutes, sir.
That's more than time enough for them to deliver their bomb and move out to safety, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, we can. I'm afraid it is.
Or are we just waiting it out? I guess we're just waiting it out. Holy moly. This is great. God, and you could be obliterated at like any second. That's, okay, wow.
Must be the Cyberman's bomb.
Red alert, Presidio, raise all missiles!
7, 6.
I mean, I feel like this is gonna
5,
work.
4.
It'd be a pretty depressing ending if they all died.
1, 0. So the Russian missile, it's almost on top of the spaceship. I think they've got her.
Oh, shit! Well, that all went very well, then.
Here.
Yes, this is fine, thank you. Goodbye, Isabel. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone.
Aww.
So then, where exactly did we leave it? You should try over there.
Oh, God.
There we are, all done and ready to go.
I don't believe it.
Aw. Oh, that was a nice ending. Okay. So one random thought that I have is I would really like the Brigadier to enter the TARDIS at some point. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't, I don't know, but that would be nice. Okay, so what I do really like about this story is that it is one of the longer ones that I have seen and or read reviews for, and so it really did feel like we really got to take our time with this story. I've talked about that with Classic Who a bit, where I do think some of maybe the longer stories, but a lot of the stories you do get maybe a little bit more time to kind of, get to know certain characters, or they have time to kind of, I don't know, take their time with it. And I really, really, really love that about this story. I do think that they were able to really develop Vaughn's character, and I think that there were a lot of characters that were great. His right-hand man, Packer, I thought was kind of probably an awful human being, but their relationship was kind of interesting. It kind of seemed, you know, obviously like Vaughn was like always so really angry with Packer, but it's like he didn't come up with any better solutions, and it seemed like Vaughn was just so kind of corrupted with the power that he might be getting that he wasn't really seeing so clearly, and Packer was kind of too afraid to say anything. I really did like a lot of the, you know, that their dynamic in particular, and Vaughn in general I just felt was a pretty good villain, that he, you know, finally, I feel like in episode 7 or around, you know, between 7 and 8 and stuff, he kind of, it all became pretty clear that, you know, things were not going to go as well as he anticipated, and it wasn't going to be so easy to just get rid of the Cybermen as he maybe thought, which I still think is a little bizarre that he thought with, you know, even if he had a ton of weapons, it's like locate, I don't know, I just feel like it's a weird strategy, but he was a bit blinded at the time, I would assume. And to kind of see him, you know, I actually kind of liked the fact, I mean, it makes him seem more evil, but, you know, when the doctor was trying to appeal to him and say, hey, look at all these people you could save, like, let's think about all the people that you could save, and that didn't motivate him at all, but the fact that he hated the Cybermen motivated him to keep going and help the doctor and help Unit and all of that. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And, you know, just sort of goes to show that he is not the, like, he's honestly just an asshole. Let's just be clear. I'm assuming, you know, when within the stories, when Zoe was in the box and when Jamie got shot, those are times that they kind of had to go off and do their own thing, so to speak, as companions. Okay, but somebody needs to explain to me how Zoe got her pantsuit if they didn't even know where the TARDIS was when they were looking at this. So she didn't go back to the TARDIS. She clearly was not carrying around a glittery pantsuit with her. I need answers. Is she a wizard that can just change her outfit? Because that's what I would like. That would be great if I was traveling with the doctor. Just, you know. But I don't get it. I really, really, really loved the moment where the Brigadier kind of trusted Zoe. Obviously, there's a little bit of, you know, in the previous 2 parts with the, you know, you can't go into a dangerous situation because you're a woman. Why would you? You know, and there being a little bit of back and forth with that, and I like, you know, that the Brigadier was like, yeah, like, no, we're gonna trust her because she knows what she's doing. That was a really kind of great moment, as the story went on. Again, I will say, I think I said this in the last reaction as well, but I will say that, you know, for a Cyberman story, they didn't seem super prevalent. I mean, obviously, they were coming out of the sewers, and that's kind of a big moment and everything like that, and there was a lot of, you know, them, you know, in the end, there was kind of a big fight, so to speak, but for a 8-part Cyberman story, there wasn't a ton of Cybermen in it. You know, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Vaughn was more the villain, and it didn't necessarily focus too much on the Cybermen in particular. I'm sorry. And yeah, so I thought that was kind of interesting. And then, you know, even in the end where, you know, they're kind of shooting the ship and the bomb coming down and everything like that. I mean, the Cybermen were not really like on screen for that as well. So I found that kind of interesting for a Cyberman story. There wasn't a ton of like Cyberman scenes, or I mean, no, as much as you would expect, I guess. Yes, I do think that the Cybermen are very, very prevalent for the Second Doctor. I find that kind of interesting, that he's had so many Cybermen stories, and I'm wondering if, you know, if we are going to get another one before the end. Because how many stories do we have left? Kind of sad. We've got 4 stories left, I think, if you include Fury from the Deep, that I will be going and watching. That's kind of sad. I feel like the Second Doctor's era, in comparison to, in my mind, the First Doctor's era has gone by. And I know I still have 4 stories left, but it is kind of interesting, I think, because, you know, the First Doctor kind of spanned a lot of time personally for me, because of the fact that I reacted to Though It Was Lost, An Unearthly Child, and then I think it was the next Christmas, am I getting this right? That I did the Daleks, and then the next one I did the next story, and then, you know, it wasn't until kind of after that I really started going. So just the First Doctor in general, kind of, just though there was giant breaks in between, you know, for those first few stories, I genuinely kind of just, I felt like it took a lot of time. So in comparison, this went like, you know, or is going so much quicker. And I just, you know, I feel like I'm, and obviously there's a huge portion of it being the fact that there are a lot of missing stories. I think if all of the stories were intact, it would have taken me longer to react to everything and all of that. But it is kind of interesting that I feel, I mean, this year's been a weird year anyway for all of us, right? I mean, it's just been like a black hole of a year anyway. But like, I really genuinely feel like it wasn't that long ago that I started with the Second Doctor. You know what I mean? Towards the beginning of this year. I feel like it really was fairly recent. But I do get a good feel of the Doctor. I am getting and I love all of the Second Doctor's companions thus far. I don't know if we'll get anybody else before, you know, the end of his time or whatever. But anyway, I don't know why I went on that tangent. Just felt like talking about it, I guess. This was a pretty good story. I enjoyed it a lot. I do think that the second half is kind of where everything picks up and everything like that, but in general, I actually really like the fact that we have a story that we can kind of take our time with and develop, and not feel like it needs to be like all crammed into you know, just an hour or whatever. And it also did feel like, even though I do think kind of the first half was maybe a little bit slower than the second half, maybe, I mean, like, there was some things going on, you know, it's not that much slower or anything. But, you know, because there are definitely, you know, stories that I feel like we've come across where that are, for example, I'm just saying a random number, but like 6-parters that you think could be 5 parts, because and then they kind of put like filler in. I never really felt anything was filler at all. I felt like it was a nice slow build, and just kind of creating the suspense of everything and what is going on and the mystery at the beginning and all of that. And the music was amazing. I really liked the music. There was a lot of different, I don't know, very different music moments throughout the whole thing, but all really great. I enjoyed that a lot. All right, I think that is about it. The storm has gone, I think, for the most part. It calmed down, so you guys don't have to hear too much of that. You know, Rocco went upstairs, so I don't think you had to worry about the panting or anything like that, so I'm very happy about that as well. But I hope that you guys enjoyed my many reactions to the invasion. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!